everybody, it is Louisa and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing a kind of like advice video for year 10s, just giving you guys my top tips for what you can do during this pandemic, because I just want to help you guys out and I think quite a few of you are in year 10, so hopefully you can find this video useful. And if you are new to my channel, hello, my name's Louisa. I'm in year 11 at the moment. Well, I was in year 11, not really anymore. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new, because I'm going to be posting so many like school kind of isolation videos, like what to do and just like vlogs and stuff. So if that's something that you'd like to see, then definitely make sure to subscribe to me and give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Also, I'm not really sure what's happened to my makeup, because look at that highlight when I hit the studio light, but then when I go like this, like it doesn't even look that weird. Like, what is that? I don't even know what I've done. Then on this side, like it doesn't actually pick up because my studio light's over there. So if I look really shiny on this side, I'm really sorry. Yeah, I don't want to ramble on too much, so make sure to give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it, and follow me on my Instagram, which is Floral Louisa. I'm going to try and be active on my Instagram story, so make sure to follow me. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so I made 4 kind of different like main points on my notes on my phone. The first like tip kind of is to do all of the work that your teachers are setting you. I'm not sure if everyone watching this video, I'm not sure if all of your schools will be setting work, but hopefully they will be doing, because I mean you're in year 10, which is quite an important year for like getting through the GCSE content. You're going to be missing like 4 months of school, which is so much GCSE content. So I mean, if your teachers are not setting you work, then they are a bit stupid, but hopefully they will be doing, because I mean, I know it's like, oh, it's work, but it is important that you do work, especially in year 10. Make sure to keep on top of your work that your teachers are setting you. So if they set you it, make sure you do it in the time that they give you, because say you miss out some work and don't hand it in, you're going to be the one that's suffering, because when you're in year 11 you're going to have a 4-month gap in your knowledge when you haven't been learning and you haven't done anything, because you're just going to be sat on your bed doing nothing. Teachers can't come to your house and tell you off for not doing your work, but you guys will feel so much better like if you actually do your work, like knowing that you've done what your teachers have told you to do. And honestly, it will pay off when you do your exams, because you don't want a gap in your knowledge, trust me. And the easiest way to do this is to stick to your current school timetable. So I mean, you might have chucked it in the bin, but go and fetch it out, because if you follow your timetable, say your teacher's giving you like a big chunk of work to do, spread it out over that week. Spend, I don't know how long your lessons are, say you have like a 1-hour lesson, dedicate 1 hour to that subject and work through all the work that your teacher set you, because you really need to like stick to a routine, otherwise you're not going to be productive. Your school timetable is probably the easiest like schedule to stick with, because you're used to it, and sticking to your school timetable will make sure that you're dedicating the right amount of time into each subject. So the summary of tip number 1, do all of your work that your teachers are setting you and stick to your school timetable. Okay, so point number 2, obviously it might not be 6 months, but it is likely that you're probably not going to go back to school until September. So if that's true, that's basically 6 months until you're going to go back to school. 6 months is a hell of a lot of time. You can change so much in that time and you can achieve so much in that time. So obviously, as I did say, stick to your school timetable, but when it's like the Easter holidays like now, or when it's the May half term, or just when you have any free time, I'm sure you're not going to have like full like day of work each day. Like, let's be honest, there's going to be teachers that might forget to give you work or whatever, or you do it in a quicker amount of time than your lesson. So in that free time, if you are bored, please make your revision materials for like year 11. What I mean by this is that you should be consolidating your knowledge, so in whatever form you find easiest to revise from, whether that's mind maps, flashcards, post-it notes, bullet points, whatever works best for you. Personally, I work best using flashcards and a few mind maps for like bigger like case studies and stuff like that. So use this time to make your flashcards from all of the stuff that you've learned in year 9 and year 10. Well, if you start your GCSE course in year 9, but I think I started most of mine in year 10. So everything that you've done this year, summarise that onto flashcards. But what I'd recommend to do is print off the spec and only like make flashcards for the stuff that you actually need to know, because you're probably going to get taught a couple of things that you don't need to know. So just use the spec, go through it, go through each topic, summarise each topic, make notes, make flashcards, whatever works best for you. Just consolidate your knowledge, and honestly it will pay off so much, because one thing I regret from year 10 is like not writing enough flashcards and like not consolidating my knowledge like before year 11, because in year 11 honestly it goes so quickly, because when you go back in September, before you know it, like it literally flies by, and then it's like mocks. I had my mocks in January, I think. Yeah, January. And can I just say, September to January, that literally flew by. Obviously, in that time, like in the Christmas holidays, I was revising for the stuff that I had learnt in year 11, so I didn't really have enough time to go through like the year 10 content. So honestly, make flashcards and make mind maps for what you've learnt so far in this spare time. You have 6 months off. If that's writing 1 or 2 flashcards every day, please do it. It will pay off so much, because you do not want to be one of them people that leave writing their flashcards in the Easter holidays when you're meant to be doing past papers and like actually learning the stuff then. There's a difference between writing flashcards and learning them. You need to write them first before you learn them. So honestly, just write as many flashcards as you can, set yourself a target and just do it. It'll honestly save you so much time in year 11, because you won't have to worry about going back to a good year or 2 ago when you've forgotten all of that knowledge, when that knowledge will still be in your mind somewhere now. So quick summary of tip number 2, spend your 6-month break to write your revision materials, whether that's flashcards, mind maps, whatever works best for you, do it. My 3rd tip is to make some revision folders. So I'll link my going through my revision folders down below. I uploaded it like a few days ago. I uploaded a video basically going through all of my revision that I did. Basically, I have a folder for each subject. In the folder I have the specification, which is everything that you need to know for each exam, and you can find that by typing into Google the exam board and the subject. I also put all my flashcards into that folder and all of my mind maps and exam questions and stuff like that. Obviously, it might be quite difficult to get folders at this time because obviously self-isolation, but you could order them from WH Smith. You can probably go to Tesco's or Home Bargains because they're still open because they're a supermarket. They're probably cheaper at the supermarket as well, because not gonna lie, WH Smith is quite expensive. You don't have to have a folder for each subject, but personally I prefer to, because then just pull out a folder and I'm like, right, I'm gonna revise physics today. I'm gonna pull out my pink folder and then I can just revise that, and it's all in one place. Also, just print off loads of exam questions in this time, because exam questions are one of the best ways to revise, and you may as well print them off now. Summary of the 3rd tip, make some revision folders and print off exam questions. And the last tip which I have is to relax. You might be like, Louisa, why are you giving me that tip? That's all I've been doing this whole time of being off so far. But if you are getting stressed about schoolwork and you're trying to keep on top of what your teachers are setting you, do not get stressed. I know I did tell you to stick to your school timetable, but if you are feeling stressed or you're feeling upset that day, then have breaks. Maybe miss a couple of lessons. Take some time for yourself to just relax and just to process your feelings and process your thoughts on year 10 so far. It might sound kind of sad, but if you are off for 6 months, this is going to be one of your last holidays. You're going to have nothing to really do in, if you get what I mean, because your next holiday will be the October half term, which you may have to revise for mocks for. Same with the Christmas holidays, and then February half term and Easter holidays. Obviously, that's when people start revising for their actual exams. So I would not recommend to start revising now. I would obviously, like I said earlier, recommend to write out your flashcards and stuff, but do not learn them at this stage. I mean, you can if you really want to, but let's be honest, you're going to forget them by the time you're doing your actual exams. So take some time to just have a break from school, just to relax. Not gonna lie, I've been quite down recently. Since we've left school, I haven't been happy at all. I've been really upset. It's obviously a difficult time for everybody because of the whole pandemic, but because I am a really busy person, because I have school 6 days a week, I've just found that having all of this time off to do absolutely nothing, I've just realised that maybe I'm not as happy as I thought I was, because going to school was a distraction from how I really felt, and I don't really open up about my feelings very often on YouTube, but I'm not in the best place at the moment. This is probably been the hardest time of the year for me with my mental health and stuff, and I feel going to school is kind of a distraction from that, because I see my friends and I'm really lucky in the sense that I've got a good friendship group, and I'm personally quite happy at school, which is good because it's a distraction from how I actually feel deep down. Oh, I don't want to get upset, but this time off is not going to be very good for people that suffer with mental health, because I mean, going out with your friends and going to school, it's a distraction from how you feel, if you get what I mean. It makes you feel happier. So I feel just be stuck in your bedroom, it's not going to be good for people. Take this time to really improve on yourself, and if there's something that you're insecure about or whatever, you have time to improve on it. You've got time to improve on yourself and make yourself feel happier, which I'm trying to work on at the moment. If there's a certain topic in a subject that you really don't understand, then try and take this time to understand it, and you can email teachers, you can watch videos, just try and improve on your weaknesses. I know this is a really difficult time for a lot of people, but try and think of the positives. You've got so much time to just relax and just work on yourself. So the summary of my 4th tip is to relax and take time for yourself to improve on your weaknesses. And that is all of the tips which I have have for you guys. I hope this was helpful in some way. Let me know down below if it helps you. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video and found it useful. Hopefully, maybe not, but I don't know. Hopefully you found it useful in some way. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys all soon for a new video. Bye!